Okay, so again here we're given Max's customers put money for charity in a collection box on the front counter of his shop. The average weekly collection is approximately normally distributed with a mean of 60 and a standard deviation of 6. What proportion of weeks would he expect to collect between 30 and 50 euros? So again, we convert these to z-scores. So they're both the same distance from they're both 10 euros from the mean. So that means they'll obviously have the same z-score. So the z-score is a minus 1.76 for the one that's below and a plus 1.76 which is above. So roughly then we have between here and here, and these are our two answers. Our answer is between the two of these. Okay, so as usual then, we go that the probability is greater than the negative and less than the positive. Okay, which is equal to the left of the positive, so we always take the higher one and we subtract off the lower one. Now our lower one is going to cause a problem because it's a negative z-score, but we know that a negative z-score is simply equal to 1 minus the positive z-score. Now watch your use of those square brackets there to make sure that you distribute the minus. Okay, so when I look these up in my tables book, I get 0.9525 minus 1 minus 0.9525 again. Okay, same figure obviously, and that gives me a total of 0.905. Okay, which is approximately obviously 90.5% of the time. Now you can clearly see for this that the two z-scores are the same, so what you're trying to do is you're really knocking out the two tails. So another way of looking at this here, even if you look at this figure here the way it's worked out, if I distributed that minus in there, you should be able to see that that's from this line here, that you should be able to see that that's 0. The phi of 1.67 minus 1 minus phi plus phi of 1.67. Okay, so basically it's 2 times the phi of 1.67 minus 1. So basically what you're doing is you're taking out two tails from the 1, basically is all you're doing there. Okay, so just another way of looking at the problem. Okay, but it's simpler just to go highest minus lowest at all times. Okay, so the next part of this question then says that they get at least 50 euros. Okay, so we know that 50 euros corresponds to a z-score of 1.76, so that was here roughly, but this time we want at least. Okay, so what does this mean? So the probability of a z-score which is greater than 1.67. Okay, now remember we can only do to the left, okay, of a z-score. So basically what we want then is we have to go with 1 minus the left z-score. Okay, so basically this part here will give us what's in blue, so 1 minus will give me what's in red. So this is equal to 1 minus 0.9525, which we've looked up before, so we get 0.0475, which is as a percentage this is going to be approximately 4.75% of the time, which is not too often.